the last 4 or 5 years, I've driven probably 30,000 kilometers of using a Zbee. If I would be driving a car, I would have polluted 4.5 tons of CO2. But driving a Zbee, I haven't done that because it's electric.
I've been thinking about creating something that's much more energy efficient than a traditional car. And then over some trips in Asia, I realized that the three-wheelers are an extremely important part of solving the urban mobility requirements. And over 2 decades, this idea has evolved.
From the beginning, our thinking was, is really the car the perfect solution for everything regarding transportation? We thought, no, it's not. We need to find something for these transports within the cities that's really sustainable. So really thinking small would be good, lightweight, but it's not just a vehicle. How can we integrate this? So we added connectivity to it. This piece is actually part of fleets more that will cover these transportation needs that we see.
From birth, we have been fully digital, and that has been the core. We could never have achieved this working in the traditional way.
We had a lot of ideas where we wanted to reach, so we were really looking for strong partners and focusing on how can we make a more efficient product development, and we need to be digital in the manufacturing area as well. But we have more areas where we would like to digitize. We felt we need to do it with the utilization. When our products are out in the field running, we want to collect all of that data, want to feed it back to our digital backbone, would like to do optimization, see things before they happened. So we start to see, okay, what kind of solution exists? And we saw Siemens. So then we thought, this is interesting. And of course, Siemens has great products, but it was really the people that made a difference.
The biggest advantage is there's a seamless connection from your first design in NX to getting and storing back your data in Teamcenter and to doing your analysis in SimCenter. It looks like one software. I mean, you change things directly in your simulation software in 3D SimCenter, and yet you're working with your NX model. You don't have the human interference in moving things around or having to convert from one format to another, and then you lose data intelligence.
If you do the design in the right context from the beginning, you do it right rather than doing it wrong, which is even more important. By using composite technology, we can change so much of the business model because the investments required to set up manufacturing is much lower, which means that very early on we looked at the concept of creating micro factories.
If we have a product that has only 270 parts in total, you could have a very resource-efficient production facility. And if the vehicle is out-of-a-box solution, why couldn't the factory be that as well? And if that factory is grounded on the same philosophy as our vehicle, we could just as much sell these factories.
We are only at the beginning of our journey. Now begins an equally exciting phase. In the past, we have focused on creating the product, verifying the product. Now we have vehicles in small numbers still, but in many parts of the world. And we do see it as a global vehicle. It can work on the streets in Stockholm as well as in Delhi, especially given the increasing problems in the mega cities with huge pollution issues. Also from that perspective, the aspect of providing real clean, no emission transportation in these metropolitan cities is a great relief.
Siemens, ingenuity for life.